Welcome to this week's LoyalTV, where we hit the streets of Oklahoma City to flip through the pages of Oklahoma's only street paper.
Curbside was started about 5 years ago. We were inspired by the work that other street paper publications were doing in their communities. We felt like street papers were changing the way people were talking about homelessness and approaching the issue, and so we wanted to bring that to Oklahoma City. Our main purpose is that we employ people experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness through the sale of our monthly publication. We have vendors that can sell our magazine as a way to earn income, and then we have case management and support so we can help them use that income to meet their goals and move back into housing and onto further opportunities. But also as a magazine, we act as a platform so people who are experiencing homelessness can share their stories and their talents on a regular basis, as well as we try to bridge and foster interaction between people experiencing homelessness and those who are not in the community. When we first started the Curbside Chronicle, we had maybe a handful of vendors, and since then we're now working with over 100 people every month. We just turned 5 this July. Working with the Curbside Chronicle has probably been the most impactful thing in my life, but I know 100 names and faces and people who their homelessness has now been ended, and so their lives have been changed forever. They have a new start in housing, and obviously, you know, that lights a fire that we want that to be all 1,400 people on the streets.
Once I found Curbside, it gave me an out because it gave me hope. It gave me a reason to get up and do something. I wasn't depressed anymore. I was taking care of my aunt. She had liver cancer. So me and my kids had packed up and we moved in with her. As time went on, she was really, really sick. She died a week later, and that's when we became homeless. I didn't allow myself to feel. Working Curbside, I was able to go and make people smile and give them a hope. It makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself, and it allows me to complete my goals.
Imagine now having 2 kids under the age of 18 that you're having to care for and that you're having to try and explain the situation that you're going through, right? You want them to understand, but you also want them to feel safe and secure. That's a lot to handle, and I think that Catherine does a really great job of that with her 2 girls.
It's very hard for me to get close to people, but as time goes on, I get closer and closer to Rania. She may not realize it, but I do.
I think that Catherine really embodies the spirit of what Curbside and all of our vendors are trying to do, which is they're really trying to work hard to better their lives, not just for themselves, but also for people that they care about.
Some days I just wish my aunt was here to see it. My kids are happier. They say, Mom, you're not as gripey as you used to be. But this is what I wanted to do in my life. Because I'm doing what I love to do. I get to help homeless every day while I'm getting to better myself. I love the path I'm going.
Our hope is next time you see that green vest, you'll understand just how one small publication can change the lives of so many. Come back next week to learn more about our great state.